Hey, so tell me, when did you start to believe that it was all on you to take care of everything, take care of everyone, to be everything to everyone, to save the world? Literally, when did it occur to you? When did you learn to stop trusting? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Hey. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do say hello as you come onto the stream. It'd be great to hear from you. I'm just going to share this around the place. But yes, when did you lose trust with the divine? When did you lose trust with the divine? I had a revelation fairly recently, okay? All about this stuff, all about this stuff. And I'm going to tell you a little bit of my story here. And then I want you to, I'm not telling you my story for me, although, yeah, who doesn't like talk about themselves? I'm telling my story because I want you to think, when did you lose trust? Because this is the thing. If you've lost trust with the divine, you think that it's all on you. We're spiritual people in this community, okay? Hey, Pram Prasad, how you doing? You would start to think that your whole life, your prosperity, your supply, all of that stuff is all dependent on you. It's all dependent on you working your butt off until you get the result, which, yeah, there's an element that is, there is you in there, but there is also an element that you need to tap into in order for you to actually make your bigger goals come to pass. And just let me just put this in my awesome 7-day miracle group and on my old page, and then we will make a start. And we're going to start by singing the affirmation. I am safe. I am fully supported. All things work out for my good. Feel free to share this as well. Okay, I'm going to bare my heart a little bit here, but we'll sing the affirmation first to give me the courage to bare my heart. Okay. I am safe. I am safe. I am fully supported. I am safe. I am safe. All things work out for my good. And again, I am safe. I am safe. Oh, I am fully supported. I am safe. I am safe. All things work out for my good. Okay. I am safe. I am safe. I am fully supported. All things work out for my good. So let's talk about this. What I recently came to realize was this. I had, when I was about 7 or 8, okay, we'd had a car accident. The whole family was in the car. My mom was pregnant with my baby brother. My other baby brother was on my lap. Actually, no seatbelts, no car seats, no nothing, because we were in Nigeria. Yay! So anyway, we had this car accident. This car accident changed the course of my whole life, okay? My father's spinal cord broke, so he wasn't able to walk. And in fact, he wasn't able to walk out of that vehicle. And everything just changed. Everything changed. And for me, that was the moment that I started to lose trust in the divine. Why? Because it was like, where were you? Where were you in this? And this is the other side of this story, okay? And if you're from Nigeria or from a third world country or something, you might understand this better. But if you are not, you might think I'm slightly loopy, and that's fine. But there was this, we were told actually that because my dad had been high up there, he'd been working, he's worked his way up, he'd come from a village and come to this country, somehow managed to get himself promoted to like second in command of a really big pharmaceutical firm, and he was going up, and we were told as young children that it was all to do with black magic, with juju, that juju had got him because somebody was envious of him, and so they'd done this black magic thing, and he had lost the ability to walk, okay, which I laugh about now, but we took it seriously. We took this stuff seriously, which is why I said, if you've come from a certain place, you'll know what I mean. If not, you'll think, well, how could you believe that? Well, I did, completely. And guess what? I believed it well into adulthood. But it was from that moment that I started to believe, you know what? if this evil thing can come into my life and change my life so completely, then maybe the divine does not actually have as much power as I'm being told at church or whatever. And I wasn't conscious of this thought. It was just a seed that was planted inside of me. And so I ask you, when was that seed planted inside of you? What happened to you that finally made you or started you to think that it was just you? Because at that point I became someone, or I started to become someone who felt that I had to protect everyone. I had to fight for my brothers. I fought my dad for my mother and this and that and the other. And I was always this person in the middle that felt like I had to defend everyone. I had to be strong. I had to handle it all. I had to make it all happen because there was nobody else. There was nothing else. I wasn't conscious of this though. I wasn't conscious of this, and you may not be as well. You will be attending your religious things, you'll be doing your spiritual things, but there's a feeling of it really is just you. Now there's a difference between just sitting around doing nothing and if you see what I mean, there's a difference between thinking, oh, because I'm spiritual, I don't need to do anything. No. We do have to do some stuff, but you can come from a place of it's all on me. Or you can come from a place of, well, this is my part. I'm partnering with the universe in order to make miracles happen in my life, okay? And I felt as though I had to do my part and the universe's part, because obviously the universe was not up to the task, basically. And you may have felt that way at times, and life may have looked exactly like that. And if you'd asked me that in days gone by, well, one, I wouldn't have admitted it. I would have said, no, I'm believing in Jesus, basically, and all of that stuff. And I would truly have believed it until I had this revelation recently. I wouldn't have thought any different. Now, coming back to the accident I was talking about and how it all links together, it's because I felt this external force had come into my life and destroyed it, basically, because life was really cushy and awesome, and then it was really not. Basically, as a result of this car accident, because this had happened, again, that's where I started to distrust the divine. And also another thing around money here is that I started to feel like when you're doing well, somebody's going to try and take you down, basically. And if so, you better just maybe not do as well. Just do okay. Don't do so well. And I'm saying this stuff to you guys. I'm sharing these stories with you because you need to know, where are your blocks? What is blocking you from reaching prosperity in all areas of your life? Whether it's your relationships, whether it's your health, whether it's your money, whether it's your work, whether you're not aligned. It's like I was on Instagram a second ago and somebody was like, because I wrote a post recently about the fact that your real work awaits you, and or awaits you waking up, really was what the post was about. But this person was like, well, I hope so. And I'm like, well, there's no hope about it. Either you choose to live your real life or you don't. There is an element of this that is based on you choosing to do your part, but then your part does not need to extend into the universe's part, the divine's part, God's part. God does his part, you do your part, basically. And then everything works wonderfully, or else you end up working yourself into the ground, staying in work that you don't want to be doing. What else? You end up with horrible health because you work yourself into the ground thinking that it's all on you. You end up with your relationships where they're not really actually healthy. You feel quite resentful of the people that you feel you have to protect all the time because you think they need you, and if you don't stand in the middle of them, oh my gosh, the world is going to end, basically. And you take on so much pressure on yourself, so much pressure. Guys, say hello, and if this is resonating with you, share, or tell me what you're thinking. I want to know. But this is it. Where did you lose trust in the divine? You need to figure this stuff out. Why? Because if not, you will be working your ass off and getting nowhere, or getting somewhere but not as far as you want to go. You will keep recreating the same crazy relationships, or you'll never have any, basically, because you're too worried to trust that things can work out for you. It's like the affirmation I'm saying to you here is, I am safe. I am safe, I am fully supported, I am safe, I am safe. Hey Karen, all things work out for my good. Now, if that for you to take that on board, for that to be true for you, there needs to be an element of trust. You need to know when the seed was sown in your soul that cut off that trust. Because then you can start cleaning it and clearing it and getting rid of it. Because in order for you to live the life that you are born to live, to have prosperity in every single area of your life, you cannot have these little weeds getting in the way of your success, getting in the way of your abundant life. You may find yourself working harder and harder or trying so hard in relationships, and it just doesn't seem to stick. And each person has their own thing, okay? It's not going to be the same for everybody. Each person will have their own thing. But are you looking to see? And this is not about, staying there forever. For me, it was a case of, oh my gosh, I didn't see this, but now that I've seen it, I'm going to start clearing it. I do different things, to just get rid of it, so that I'm free, fulfilled, abundant, love. Okay? So then I'm clearing this stuff. I'm wherever there seems to be a block between what I want or what I desire and where I am now, and it seems as though I'm not getting there as quickly as I would like to or at all. Then I will check to see what is in between me and this thing. What is causing me to stay over here when I want to be there? And I know that it's almost like parallel realities. I can choose to step into that reality if I can get past whatever I've decided to put in the way. And this thing will probably think that it's keeping me safe, but it's not. It's keeping me from my good. Okay? So you want to figure out this stuff. You want to start questioning yourself. What is it? What is it that is stopping me from getting to where I want to go? Now, some people take this to way extremes, and you're just like digging. If you're in the UK, you're digging all the way to Australia, and you still haven't quite got there. Basically, sometimes that little voice inside of you, that intuitive voice, it just takes a little time for you to quiet yourself down and ask the questions. Dare to. Because sometimes for me, I realize that actually I'm just hiding from the answers. I don't really want to know because then I might have to actually deal with it ultimately. And I'm busy doing this over here, why am I that? I'm not gonna. No, okay. Can I ask you? Okay, not to necessarily completely copy me. I'm not always perfect, that's for sure. But to look into your life and ask yourself, when did I lose trust? Even though it may seem on the surface that you're saying the right things, you're believing the right things, but there will be niggles of doubt inside of you, okay? There'll be niggles of doubt inside of you. Am I deluded in thinking that I can have all of this stuff that you desire, okay? Am I deluded in thinking that I can be the leader that I desire to be? I'm glad, Tracy. Excellent. And I'm determined to support you. Show up, okay? So, but this is it. You want to be figuring out where are those little niggles? What seems to be in the way, and then ask for divine guidance. Listen, and do the work to clean and clear it. Do the work to get rid of it. Okay? Let's sing this affirmation. If you haven't taken part in the 7-day miracle experiment, then you want to go and join in right now. It's at rosemarynonnynight.com/prosperity in 7 days, which I will just put that link in there. And I will sing this affirmation. Guys, share this as well. That would be well appreciated. Let's spread this message of prosperity, man, and the deliberate life. But let's sing this affirmation together. And I want you to take this affirmation into your week. It's I sing this stuff so it sticks in your brain. I want you to have a hum, just kind of hum it, whether you like it or not, just stuck there. So we're gonna sing it a few times. I am safe, I am safe, I am fully supported, I am safe, I am safe, all things work out for my good, I am safe, I am safe, oh I am fully supported, I am safe, all things work on the planet and do the work, man. The work always works. So just saying that to the Business Hero new members today. The work always works. Okay, much amazing love. You are safe. It's not just you. You are covered. You have access to unlimited supply. You can be, do, have all the things that you dream of. You just need to step up and rise, okay? Regardless of what it looks like around you, you are born for more and you can claim it, okay? You can claim it, okay? Okay? Okay, all things are working out for your good. Until the next time, my honeys, this has been the Deliberate Live Stream. I am Rosemary Noni Knight, RNK for short. Share. Until the next time, much love.